Hi, Donna. Donna's early for a change, she says. Hi, Armida. Listening quietly. We'll see how many people we get in here. I know it's early and it's a Saturday. And I still haven't figured out. Wait, let me see what this button does. Okay, never mind. It's not that one. I thought I figured out how to switch it to horizontal view, but apparently I can't. So how's everyone doing today? I'm gonna have to make coffee. Good morning, Renee. Good morning, Debbie. Rainy and cool. Oh, I wish I had your weather. I think we're supposed to get up over 100 today, or the heat index is supposed to be over 100. Good morning, Judy. So I'm not looking forward to the heat at all. And I'm gonna need more coffee. I've been up since like 3 o'clock. Ow. So I'm just gonna take you guys over here while I make it. That's about what time I get up every morning, unfortunately. I mean, I used to be a night owl, and in the wintertime I am, but for some reason in the summertime, my hours switch, and I wind up falling asleep at 8 and waking up at 3. So, good morning, Nia. Good morning, Belinda. How are you? Hopefully you're not working today, are you? It's Saturday. No one's supposed to work on a Saturday. And if y'all are new to the channel and you're just now subscribing, you won't be able to chat in here until you've been a subscriber for 45 minutes. Because I have to keep the trolls out. But you're welcome to comment in the comment section and I'll read those comments later. Doing good. Nope, no work on the weekends. That's awesome. Hi, Peggy. Per farm weather report, the last 2 weeks, July, hot and dry, so probable mid to upper 80s. I wish it was that cool here. You guys are making me so jealous. I was out doing my garden this morning as soon as it got light. And now I have to go back out there because I found a whole, like, gob this big of tomatoes that are ripe that need to be pulled off. And then I have some squash that need to be pulled off. And so I'm going to have to go back out there in the hot heat. It's not that hot yet, but it's going to be. So as soon as I'm off this live, I'm going to go take care of my outdoor chores and be done with it. No rain. That's how it is here. I already watered the garden, but yeah, I hate the heat too. But you know what though? In Washington, we didn't get the heat that often, but the dreary, cloudy skies were horrendous. So I think those really like start to get to you after a while. It's been in the hundreds here the last week. Yep. Same here, Belinda, but I noticed in my garden that some of my stuff is starting to bolt, so I don't know if I'm going to get any broccoli. It might just bolt on me. I think I have to go pull my cabbage because it's been getting too hot, so I don't think it's going to grow much more. So I'll have little heads of cabbage, but at least I got something off of them. And the Brussels sprouts, I'm just going to leave and hope that they're okay in the summer. Yeah, the forever winters would be, well, I like the cold in the winter, but You know, I started out in the Bay Area of California, and then I moved to the Sierras. And the big difference there, I love the climate in the Sierras, but I couldn't grow anything because it was all pine trees and shade and cold, and you know, we never got much sunlight there either. Broccoli just coming on, no other vegetables ready except lettuce and Swiss chard. I have a ton of lettuce. I keep harvesting it and it keeps growing more. So I think I'm going to be eating a lot of salads for lunches. That was my thumbnail this morning, was my hydroponic system that's just spitting out lettuce constantly. I'm like harvesting it every 2 days. And good morning, Brandon. I work nights and would often be driving along with the snow plows. Oh, yeah, no, that wouldn't be fun. Well, let's do the question of the day. Wait, that's the wrong book. Where'd my question of the day book go? Did I hide it from myself? Here it is. I know what you mean by gardening early in the morning. Yep. I'm not going out there at night. Okay, today's the 29th. Your favorite TV show you have recently discovered. I don't watch TV. So I'll just put anything on YouTube. Because I don't have I mean, I have a TV, but Big Bang Theory. Never heard of it. Gunsmoke. I know the one that I watched, it wasn't really on TV, it was on Paramount or whatever, was Yellowstone. And I watched The Handmaid's Tale because everyone kept talking about it and stuff, but that was like years ago. I'm probably years behind on it now because it's been a long time since I've watched them. I don't know what Gunsmoke is. Gunsmoke, is that an old movie or an old show? Okay, I think my parents watched it. In 20 years, yeah, I haven't. I got rid of my TV after 9/11. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Nia, is that it was something that my parents watched. I remember my dad used to watch MASH, and my mom would watch all the games. And then my dad would come in and change the channel, and in my house it was the opposite. Normally it's the guy that's saying, hey, don't change the sports. And in my house, it was my mom saying, hey, put my ball game back on. Good morning, Cleveland Angel. Soap. I don't know that one either. I didn't spend a lot of time watching TV. We were allowed to watch TV on Sunday nights because the Disney movie came on. An idiot box. Yeah, I call it mind-numbing box, but yeah, same thing. Yeah, my mom watched every Dodger game and then all the A's games and then the Giants. And yeah, my mom and my older brother and sister are like big, huge baseball fans. It just bores me to death. Yeah, back when you could watch baseball for free. Well, my mom used to take us to the games, but when she found out that we couldn't care less about it, then she stopped taking us. Now, football, I love football, but baseball, it just bores me to tears. It just takes forever for anything to happen. But yeah, I'm not a baseball fan. I watched it when my kids were playing when they were little, but I went to most of their baseball games. I went to every football game. Good morning, Wanda. So, what have I got? Today's to-do list is going to be work on my floors because I'm tired of tripping over this big, here, I'll show you guys. This big piece of wood that's just laying over the hole in my floor. Yeah, I don't watch football anymore because I think you have to have TV for that and or a TV service, and mine's hooked up to the internet, but I don't even know how all that stuff works. I am the type of person that used to have to hand the remote to my kids to tell them to change the channel because I couldn't figure out how to do it. I'm a total tech tard when it comes to that stuff. Which is probably why I couldn't care less about TV. I can understand the computer and know how to get around on the computer, but not on a remote control for the TV. In fact, I have a Bluetooth speaker here that I can't figure out how to hook up. So someday I'll like Google it and someone will have a thing about how to hook up this particular Bluetooth speaker for dummies, and I might be able to figure it out. But yeah, so what did I get done yesterday? I can't remember now. I made banana nut bread, which turned out really, really good. Oh, I was doing outdoor work yesterday. That's right. I was blowing off all the leaves so that I could make sure that there were no snakes anywhere. Then I spent part of the day repairing my fence because my puppy got out. Yeah, when they started doing the chicken and eat stuff, I just kind of, I was a big Bronco fan, more of a Elway fan. And after he retired and then all the political stuff happened, and then I was just kind of like over it. There's other things I could be doing on the weekends or on Thursday nights or whatever then. The one channel you should watch is a dog-supported channel. I don't know what channel that is, Brandon. Hold on, I gotta fix this AC. I was cleaning the filter earlier and I had it pointed back towards the wall instead of at me. And that will never do. So, I repaired the fence yesterday, I did the laundry, and I cleared the land. That's about it. Are you streaming through StreamYard? I am not. I hope to, well, at least for the morning member chat, because if you're a member, we do a morning chat live stream every morning. And as soon as I get the ceiling painted and I can move my computer in here, then I hope to do panels and do the StreamYard. TV channel, dog TV. Oh, dedicated to dogs. That would be cute, but I don't pay for any channels. Yeah, mine would probably love it too, but I think they get too distracted with each other. Yesterday, Titus got distracted with a hole in the fence and took himself for a walk in the forest. Oh, how am I streaming? If you're just starting, Wanda, you have to do it through StreamYard. I don't know, everything's changed since I started YouTube, but back in the day, if you were on your cell phone, you had to use StreamYard unless you had like 500 subscribers or something. Good morning, Lisa. And then, but once you got 500 subscribers, then you could go, I think it was 500 or maybe 1,000 subscribers, you could go live from your cell phone. So I'm actually streaming from my cell phone through YouTube. But if you don't have that requirement yet, then you have to do it through StreamYard. But I will say that doing live streams is a great way to get your watch hours. once you have the 1,000 subscribers. So if you're looking to monetize, at least that's how I did it. I had a bunch of evergreen content, but I still wasn't getting near the views. And then I had a problem with internet and cameras and computers and all kinds of stuff. So for a long time when I was out here, I couldn't even upload, or I couldn't upload regular. And so that kind of hurt my channel. But yeah, Wanda, if you have questions like that, you can always email me. My email should be in the description, and I'll walk you through. I'll help out any way I can, because there were tons of people that helped me out. Good morning, Denise. Oh, and I do want to say, somebody sent me, I guess I should put this in the video, but somebody sent me the snake stick that was on my wish list, and there was no name on it. So if you sent that to me, please send me a message and let me know who, so I could say thank you, thank you. Belinda says, I just hit 280 subs yesterday, tiny amount in comparison to other channels, but I was dancing for joy. Believe me, Belinda, I totally get it. When I first moved out here, just before I moved here, I hit 1,000, and I was just like awed. I mean, it took me 5 years, but I was awed that there was like 1,000 people that wanted to watch me. I'm trying to teach myself editing. Oh yeah, that's a fun one too. I say when you're doing the editing, find one program that works and then learn just that one, because everyone will tell you, oh, use this one or use that one or whatever. And I was trying to learn all of them to see which one worked the best. And then I finally just stuck with Filmora and did all their videos, watched all their videos to see how to edit. And there's still tons I don't know, but I'm also not trying to do movie quality videos either. Mine are more like vlogs. I'm lucky if I can even get the dang thing edited and put up, which is what happened this last week and why there's no video up, because I've just been too tired at night and didn't feel like editing. So I have, excuse me, I have a couple of videos that I need to edit and get up there, but yeah. It's just me here, darn it, and you know, sometimes life takes precedence, so. Oh, you lost your connection? Oh, sounds like my internet. That's not good. So on today's to-do list is going to be to fix these holes in the floor. I have 3 holes that I need to put the sister into, by, you know, box them in and then put in subfloor in them. And hopefully, have a good one, Brandon. So hopefully I can get those 3 holes done, and if I can, then there's a section of my kitchen floor that feels kind of soft, so I think I'm gonna cut that out too. And but I want to get these floors patched up. And I gotta harvest the garden. I gotta edit videos for you guys. I'm gonna make beef lo mein. Hey, I wanted to find out, do you guys want recipes on here? Like when I cook, like tonight, it's gonna be a beef lo mein stir fry kind of thing. Exactly, Wanda. I have to keep my priorities straight, and usually it's dogs, then me, and then whatever else needs to be done around the house, and then YouTube. So if you guys want me to video cooking videos, okay. Thank you, Wanda. I feel like I've been stagnant on the house because I've been running around taking care of everything else. I had all these little to-do things, but good morning. It's Lisa, right? Yeah, Lisa from Kentucky. Lisa, are you going to the meetup in September? I think I asked you this before, but it didn't register in my brain if you were going or not. And then the other thing on my to-do list today is to repair that compost bin that I made. So I made it, I left it out there, and then the lid warped. in the sun. And so now it doesn't close right and stuff. And everybody else that has made one, no one's ever said that, hey, you know, these bins warp once you cut them. I'm going to do my best to get there, Lisa. It's up to God. Lisa says, I have a YouTube channel set up, but haven't uploaded any videos yet. Just got to start somewhere, Lisa. I had 36 followers before I ever even had a YouTube channel, really. And then all of a sudden I noticed that I didn't know how YouTube worked. And I've told people this story before, but there was like 36 stalkers following me and I didn't know why. Because I didn't know you were supposed to subscribe to channels that you watch. I thought I was just putting out videos for my friends from high school so that they could learn how to build a deck. And yeah, anyhow. Those 36 stalkers turned into, what is it? I don't even know how many now. Yeah, well, like I said, if you guys have questions on that, you can always ask me, or ask me in the members morning chat too, and I'll go over it with you. Yeah, Lisa, I wish I could commit to it. I haven't got a room. If I go, I'll probably be sleeping in the back of my truck, but and I'll probably just go for a day. But I don't know, Nia. If you look back at my first videos, you don't see me on there because that was when I first thought I was fat. I was probably 50 pounds lighter than I am now, but I didn't want anyone to see how fat I had got. Belinda, I have some shorts where the dogs were eating grass outside and I did a short video and it hit like 2,500 views or something stupid like that. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. And then I have all these videos where I've like painstakingly edited it and all this stuff and they get like 75 views or something. Okay, Lisa. I would be happy for stalkers. Yeah, I didn't understand the whole YouTube thing. I mean, there's so much to learn, but I'm sure there's still much, much more I could learn. Oh, Wanda's got 87 stalkers. Yeah, I just thought they were creeps that were following me or something. I don't know what I thought. And then it took forever to get from that 36 to like 100. The meetup in Kentucky is in Grand Rivers, Kentucky. Or it's not Paducah, but oh my goodness, what's the other name of the town? I can't remember. We still don't understand YouTube. Yeah, I don't think we'll ever understand the algorithm. Grand Rivers, but then where they have the hotel at is a different spot. But the picnic on Saturday is at Grand Rivers in Kentucky. My brain's just not working yet. I haven't had enough coffee. I know it's not Paducah, but it's the other town that's right next to Grand Rivers. I was talking to my neighbor the other day and I was trying to remember the name of the town I lived in Washington. And she's like, oh, it's okay. You'll remember in the middle of the night. No, it took me 3 days to remember the name of the town that I lived in. That was so ridiculous. Like the county kept coming to my brain, but the name of the city didn't come until 3 days later. And then I finally texted to her. She just laughed. Like it took 3 days to remember that. So yeah, now that most of the outdoor stuff is done, I still haven't done the pool filter yet. But now I hope to get busy on the inside of this house because it's a lot cooler inside here than it is outside there. Good morning, Joyce. We are just going for the day, but it's so pretty in that area. Yeah, and hopefully, oh, you lived in Gig Harbor. I was in Oakville. But what kept coming to my brain that day was Grays Harbor, which was the county instead of the city. But today is hubby's birthday. Well, happy birthday, hubby. Ooh, brunch. That sounds good. I'm going to wind up having banana nut bread for my breakfast brunch. It's really my lunchtime right now, but in Gig Harbor, it's cool there. I mean, you're like right near the water too, so, but it gets dreary after a while. Just the gray skies all the time gets so mundane. It was great, Mia, except for I didn't have walnuts and I shouldn't eat walnuts, and I thought I'd put pecans in them, and the pecans weren't as great as I think it would have been better with walnuts, but yeah, it's always dreary. I remember my sister, when she first moved up there, she sent me a postcard. It was a gray postcard, and it said at the top, a winter day in Washington. And on the side it said, a spring day in Washington, and then a summer day in Washington, a fall day. It was like, no matter, and I thought she was joking until I moved there. And I'm like, she's not joking. I went and visited her sometimes in August, and it would just pour down rain the whole time. And I thought it was just a freak summer storm. No, it does that year round. So I know she would use her vacations to like clean all the moss off of everything. I thought, why don't you go somewhere? She's either mowing or cleaning all the moss off of everything on her vacations. Yeah, I never did the lamp thing. And I don't think I got depressed while I was there, but it was just gloomy. It's hard to stay upbeat and positive or whatever. It's hard to stay sunny when there is no sun. Lisa says, I made some pumpkin cream cheese muffins a couple weeks ago, and I was thinking on making them again today, but banana bread sounds good too. Nice. I did the banana bread because I bought a bunch of bananas and then forgot to eat them. So I had 4 of them left, and I made the banana bread and then used the other one to shove in my dog's Kongs last night. Wait a minute. What did I do? Okay, there we go. We have screened in our back porch this week. It's been hot here in Louisiana. I wish I had a back porch to screen in. Someday that's going to be on my to-do list. I'm still contemplating whether or not I want to do the back deck and screen that in, or the front deck first, but I think it's going to be the back deck because that's where my washing machine's going to go. Or it's going to go in a portion of it. But I would love to have a screened in porch just to keep the bugs out. And I can imagine Louisiana's got to be, I couldn't do it. I hear about from the Broussards how hot it gets down there, and I'd love to go down there and visit them, but it would have to be like in the dead of winter or something, because I can't do the heat. So what else have I got done here? I'm trying to think. The people in the morning chat can tell you all. I've done a lot, and I videoed it all. I just haven't edited those. Where did my little to-do list go? Yeah, those are just little things. Let's see. My grandmother had a screen porch. It was awesome. That is where we always hung out. I think that would be so neat. We still need to paint it, but we're taking a break. It's very hot this weekend. Yeah, I don't do humidity very well. Judy, I'm jealous. I go outside just to hang my laundry and if I'm in shorts, my legs get eat up. It doesn't matter what time of day. They just get eat up by mosquitoes. I know, right, Nia? You guys are all going to start talking about food, and I'm going to wind up making my dinner now. But I'll try to video it. It depends on my camera situation today because I got the new camera, but I don't know how long that battery's going to last. So if I can video the floors and the dinner, then I'll do that. I might be able to do it with 2 different cameras too. We'll see. But yeah, I'd like to see that recipe with the pumpkin and cream cheese. That sounds good. That sounds like a fall, that would be a good fall, like, coffee snack. Yeah, I agree, Lisa. It takes up a lot of time. I don't think people realize how much time it takes up. And sometimes at the end of the day, like this last week, I just didn't feel like sitting at the computer and editing. All I felt like doing was going to sleep. So I was so tired. I think a lot of it too was the allergies were getting me last week and then the heat. I'm still coughing up stuff. Yeah, Joyce says we like to cook in the crock pot so the house doesn't get so hot. I don't know what I was thinking last night when I did this banana bread because then I had to cook it for almost an hour and I was dying. The camera that I used before was the GoPro 9. I don't recommend it unless that's the only option you have. But the one I just bought was the, here's the box. It's the Nikon Z30. And I bought this one because I can use my old Nikon camera lenses on it. We're going to do a back porch using dining room windows turned into French doors. Oh, nice. Judy says, I'm up high on this bluff and always have a breeze, so I think that's why. In a way, you're lucky, I understand, but then in another way, if it's like that cool, it's kind of hard to grow stuff. I know in Washington, we were on a river where it bent on my sister's property. There was a big bend and there was a big pond right, next to her house. And but we would get the wind come up that river and just hit us every night. We looked forward to it. Lisa says, yeah, and like you said earlier, you put all that work into it and get low views over a short time. Yep. Or low views over a short, yeah. But you know what? If you keep plugging at it, eventually it starts picking up. My channel started picking up when I stopped pushing the Homestead stuff so much. And I kind of pulled away from the Homestead niche. And then it really started picking up. I just think that the Homestead niche, I love it. I watch a ton of channels. I learn tons. But there are so many people that are doing Homestead that you just kind of get, looked over or whatever. And so as soon as I changed the name probably 2 years ago and took Homestead out and then stopped. I don't even have Homestead tags, I don't think, on any of my videos. And then it started growing exponentially. But my situation's different. I'm remodeling a mobile home and homesteading from raw land and, so I just didn't want to be stuck with only Homestead stuff because eventually the Homestead's going to be done and then I'm going to be building stuff or whatever. My hubby says get vertical grip, which gives you another battery. He also said you can get AC adapter, so I use the electric instead. That's for the camera. My camera doesn't charge when it's plugged in. I found that out the hard way. But I do have, there is a pack where I can get 2 more batteries and a charger for it, for the double battery. So then I'll have 3 batteries. I just got to wait until I make some money to pay for it. Joyce says, I just like watching your channel. You do so much on your own. It's impressive to me. Thank you. I do it on my own because I have to. Otherwise, it won't get done. Just to do niches? Not really. Mine's more of just a blog. I'm just blogging about my life, vlogging about my life. And my hobbies, I haven't even got to share many of my hobbies on the channel yet because I've been so busy building since I started this channel. But my hobbies are woodworking and building things and upcycling things, and I do oil painting and I do crocheting. I do all kinds of crafts, and I've never even done any of those on my channel. So eventually, once the house is done, and then I'll be out working in the she shop all the time, and who knows what'll come up on the channel. I mean, once upon a time I used to build miniatures, all kinds of fairy gardens and doll houses and anything miniature, so I might get back into that. I don't know. Yeah, I like watching the Homestead videos because I learn from them, but right now I'm watching more building channels and how-to stuff. Oh, it's an adapter, and that's for the Z30. I'll have to check into that. I think that is the draw, doing it because it is what we have to do, yeah. But enjoying it. It's not a race. It's just life. People are like, I get comments all the time on my videos, you don't have a bathroom yet? I'm like, I have a bathroom. Of course I have a bathroom. I've been living here 3 years. I don't have bathroom walls, but it's just me here. So it's not a priority to put up walls around the bathroom. An indoor shower would be nice, but to me, doing the kitchen first was more of a priority, and probably I may do the back deck before I do, it's for all Nikon cameras. Lisa, can you email me a link to what it looks like? But yeah, I'm just trying to prioritize, and then it's also about what I feel like doing at the time. I mean, it's not going to take long to put up bathroom walls, but it's just not priority for me right now. Priority for me was getting a well drilled and getting a sink that I could have running water at, and then hot water at the sink, and a heater and an air conditioner and like all this stuff, so I didn't feel like I was camping anymore. So eventually I'll get an indoor shower. I have most of the stuff to do the shower. I just have to build walls first. And in order to build the walls, I have to replace the subfloor back there, another section of the subfloor, and which means I'd have to move everything out of that end of the house and onto this end of the house, and I'd rather have this one done first, or this side done first. So I know people freak out going, oh, if it were me, I'd build a bathroom. Well, what I have is working, so, why does it keep doing that? What I have is working, so I'm not too stressed over it. But I know it's not for everyone, and if there were a family of people here, then yeah, I'd have to have bathroom walls because people want their privacy when they're in the bathroom. Hubby wants to know where you purchase your camera from. Amazon. I don't have fancy camera stores around me. Otherwise, I would have gone there because I'm more of a hands-on shopper, but well, I don't really have a plan so much as I'm just I'm a Pisces, man. I just go with the flow. It's whatever I feel like working on at the time. It says it's different when you were young and had things you had to do for family. Yep. Me and the dogs, and I do what I want, and I'm content with it. Exactly. Linda says, I can hardly wait to start traveling in my camper. should make for some great videos. I agree, Belinda. Because then I could live vicariously by watching you travel all over. I wish that my friend Robert, who will be here in September, he's traveling all over the U.S. And unfortunately, he only posts pictures on Facebook, which I don't ever go watch. But I wish he would upload them to YouTube and do videos, because I would totally watch. I really like what you have done in your home so far. I really like the kitchen and pantry and the fireplace. Thank you. I'm liking how it's turning out so far too, and I have no plan for the rest of the walls. I have no idea what I'm doing for the rest of the living room, kitchen. I still have to get the windows in, and yeah. I have no plan for the flooring yet. I have no idea what I'm gonna do for flooring. You know, most people go into it and they have an idea of what it's going to look like when it's done, and not me. Oh, you're 10 days past me, Lisa. I'm on the 9th. But yeah, you get it. Then we just kind of like go with the flow, and I don't like making waves, but I have a hard time making decisions. Ian says, my daughter sent me a picture of her in her newly painted kitchen. I burst out laughing. Oh, nice. I got to see those pictures. I saw it's like a Tiffany lamp that hangs from the ceiling, but it's all turquoise. And this guy, it's on Marketplace, and this guy wants 20 bucks for it. And I'm so tempted to just go buy it, but I have no idea where I would hang it. Because my lights, hi Canadian Family Life. My lights in the kitchen, I already have all the lights that I need in here. And then I have a fan for in the living room, so I don't need a light in there. But I'm thinking, where can I hang this light at? That, I don't know, I might just still go buy it just cause. But yeah. Well, Lisa, they say with Pisces, you know, you have it's two fish with their tails tied together, swimming in opposite directions because they can never make a decision. That's me. Hi, Debbie. It is warm in here. I really need to get to finish painting this kitchen so I can put my curtains back up, because those blackout curtains made a huge difference in how hot it would get in here. But I started to paint the ceiling, and then life happened, and I haven't got back to it yet. And I guess I could do that today, but I think I'd rather do the floors and get that done. And then that way I can move the ladder around and not have to worry about uneven floors or holes in floors or whatever. So I know some people are like, there are sometimes I think I should rename my channel the ADHD Builder or something, because I'm all over the place, but I'm just doing what I feel like doing that day. And some days I don't feel like doing much, or I'm not feeling well and I'm in pain or whatever, and I don't want to start a big project and then get halfway through it and not be able to finish it. So I just do what I feel like doing each day. So I don't know, I guess that's all the updates I have. Cleveland Angel says, if you really, really love the light, hang it out on a tree. Oh, that would be neat too. But no, I'd want it, where I'd really want it is over my bar, you know, my island here, the kitchen island. But I have so many lights in the kitchen already that I think a light over the island would look kind of silly. But I could always like convert it into like a table lamp or something too, so. Nia says, I love the name of your channel. I love that you are just you and you have done so much. It's very admirable. Thank you. Yeah, I try to explain to people all the time I get comments on the videos and I try to explain, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to explain me. I'm just me. I'm just going to not have bathroom walls for until I get around to doing it. It doesn't matter to me. It might matter, like if my son came to visit, but he wouldn't stay here anyhow because I don't have a place for him to stay here. So, and I also have a compost toilet I could put in the shower outside. These allergies, I never had allergies until I moved to Arkansas, and I think a lot of it is just new plants and flora and fauna that's around me. But and I know that if I were to find some local honey and use that every day, it would help, but I never understood allergies until I moved out here. Okay, Belinda, have a wonderful day. I'm going to end this here in a few minutes, just because I want to get out there and get all the veggies out of my garden and get to work here in the house before it gets blazing hot. So watch for a video. It'll be coming out as soon as I get around to editing it. Hopefully very soon. But I'm going to go ahead and get off of here, guys. And if y'all have any questions or anything, you could always email me too. But members, I will see you Monday morning in the morning chat. Everyone else, I will see you on the next video. Donna says, ask around and find some raw honey. There's some in town. I just haven't gone down there and got any. But anyone, have a great day, everyone, and I will see you on the next one.